What's up, everybody? What's up, MGTOW? Today I just wanted to call everybody's attention to a video that I saw recently. And basically, the video is really showing the MGTOW phenomenon of pulling the ripcord. Now, there's a lot said about why marriages end and how marriages end and how men lose custody of their children. But in this case, I think it kind of shows a clear example of why a lot of men are going MGTOW. Because you can look at the video by this guy, techlead, and you can see that he's a very successful, not only YouTuber with close to 450,000 subscribers, but he's also a computer programmer, and he was at one point a tech lead at Google. So there goes one of the reasons out the window. He wasn't successful. He doesn't have money. And in fact, in the video, he's actually explaining how money and him having a successful career might have been one of the contributing factors to his divorce. Now, a lot of people will say, looks, that seems to be a strong point these days with the lookism and all that. But seeing how he has a 3-year-old child with the woman, and we know how men age, and that I don't think that a man in his kind of like mid to late 30s looks would change that drastically within the 3 years from the time that he impregnated his wife, which to me, allowing a man to impregnate you would be a strong indicator of sexual attraction. And if we can't use, allowing a man to impregnate you as an indicator of sexual attraction, then there probably is no actual marker of what sexual attraction is. So to say that it's lookism and his looks changed that much over a 3-year period that she is no longer sexually attracted to him, that in itself is not really a good argument. Now, possibly after having children, his testosterone levels might have dropped slightly, or his wife might have either gone on to birth control pills or changed her birth control regimen, something like that. That could possibly be a factor. But to just say that, his looks, his outward appearance just drastically changed over a 3-year period, that doesn't really hold up very well. And why this, to me, is just a very strong indicator of what MGTOW says, that she did it just because she can do it, just because she can. There's no other real underlying reason besides that women are slightly more emotional than men, and she could do it. Because the money things wasn't a problem. I mean, if you're saying his looks were a problem, then his looks were also a problem before he impregnated her, so that's kind of a weird situation there. And when you look at how he's describing what happened, he goes into detail about the reason why he thinks that the divorce happened. But it's just very, it's very stereotypical of what we would describe as pulling the ripcord. Because he goes to work one day, and then he comes home, and the house is empty, and his wife and his 3-year-old son are gone. And then he gets a call when they're in another country. And that, to me, is a prime example of pulling the ripcord. I mean, there's not really any tangible reason why she would just up and divorce him. And the only reason that explains it is because she could do it. That's the only reason why she could do it. While he does go into more detail in his video about why he thinks that it happened, it seems to me that it's just a classic case of a woman pulling the ripcord. So I'm going to leave a link to his video down below. It's just an 11-minute video where he discusses why he thinks that having financial success actually led to the breakdown of his marriage. And that's very, it's a statistical outlier in a sense, but I think that in order to have a really encompassing view of something, you have to be able to explain the statistical outliers too. You can't just say, oh, well, there's some statistical outliers, let's just draw a circle around the normative and then pretend like the statistical outliers don't exist. And the theory that she just did it because she can seems to fit more into including a statistical outlier like this guy that's highly successful and has a child with the woman already, and why she would just, not even say anything and just kind of leave with no warning, or at least nothing that he could really see. So again, I'll leave the link down below, and I just ask that, if you found out about this channel from my channel, if you want to leave a positive comment on his channel or something, that's fine, but please just don't go over there and say, oh, all women are whores. I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows that by now. So, that's it. So, check out the video. It's a pretty short 11-minute video. Other than that, have a good day and go MGTOW.